What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, episode number 66 with me, GamerKnoob. Hopefully nothing is glitched this time and we can play the game properly and all that. Report. Garemazada's army was undone along with his plans to retake Dresden. The arrogant leader of the demonic host did not deign to join the fight in person. He took flight, abandoning his soldiers. Yeah, sucker. What a loser. Time has come to visit the court. Oh, well. But I'm over here. Dag nabbit. Go back! Go back. Pause. Army, ready? Yep. I got some crushing of people to do up here. Give me a moment. Go, my army. Crush. Oh, you're creepy. Goodbye. I love my marksman. Hey, can I use my magic missiles now? Oh my god, I can. You're the guys that do the weird thing, right? Yeah, where you like breathe on everybody. Breathe on me now, I'm up on you! When they get 2 movement, it's so good. Oh, there's another one. Hello. I did not see you down there. My girlfriend's at work and she tried to text me all the funds, but she texted me all the guns because of autocorrect, and I was like, hey, no guns at work. none of that now. Oh, that's funny. Oh, how dare you. At least we're not going to lose anybody. See ya. Smack. And smack. I could have ended earlier with this, but there was literally no need. Literally no need. We one-shot the threat in that fight. A gang of demons was hunting runaway slaves, was not reckoning on facing the commander's conquering forces. Among the bloody corpses, the crusaders discovered a dark, god-forsaken altar fashioned from the teeth of demons, captured victims in the webs of monstrous mechanical spider retrievers. The soldiers clamored to burn it, but the more tactically minded officers decided not to rush it into anything and pass on to the commander for examination. Oh my. That's terrifying. Altar of the Retrievers. Can I recruit Retrievers? Because that would be interesting. Now, can I assign you a general? Thank you! Figured it out. Awesome. What happened? Bell of Mercy. A holy relic of Desmond has been found in the ruins of the fortress nearby the... Oh yeah, we've already read that. We get the Voice of the Bell thing. +1 AC against demon units. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The touch Lan asks for an audience. Okay, well, we're coming back, so that's cool. Touch one. An odd and somewhat touch priest has sought an audience. In a dream, he saw himself eradicate the Worldwound and is convinced it is an omen. With the help of the relics he bought from this temple, he was able to make an arduous journey to Dresden, and now he's asking the commander to keep them safe while he sway on his quest to fight the evil. Convince the priest to join the army. Areelu was able to convince the priest that he had interpreted the dream wrong. His mission was indeed to travel to the Worldwound and fight it, but he read the metaphor of closing the wound too literally. His true purpose is not to bear the burden solely on his own shoulders, but to join the crusade and do his part achieving victory over demons by, for example, serving as a healer. Solid work there, Areelu. Alright, let's dip. We're out of move points. We're heading back. I know, we just walked down there. I know, it's a waste of time. I know. What's this? Oh, is that because we recruited him? I bet it is. I want to go to Freedom's Court. No, you're fine. We can evade them because we're need some rest, honestly. Let's see, we got we have a lot of money, so maybe we should start spending some money on things. Supply Center, Engineers Workshop, Citadel, Hospital, Main Barracks, Mercenary Guild, Military Academy. We do have a lot of mercenaries. Damage all turning units in adjacent buildings. Okay. I'm assuming that diagonals count as adjacencies too. Damage bonus, I'll take it. Go to Freedom's Court first, please. Before we enter. Save. Always want to save. Pitfall? Pitfall. Alrighty. I don't know where all I'm supposed to like be going like next and all that. I just know like I have like I know my end goal of the act and stuff like that. Or else I think. Hello.
Let us be off.
Gregor, finally, we have two surprises in store for you. One of them is planned, and the other is not so much. Let me start with the unexpected one first. Yesterday, one of the cavalry inspectors accidentally shattered Maestro Avon's favorite cup and buried the shards to conceal his wrongdoings. The first consequence is the war has broken out between our inspired artists, and I'm not just talking about clashing styles. The Maestro discovered the cup's disappearance and declared his own personal crusade against all the cavalry sculptors. He's frightening when you move to anger. And the second consequence is this. This is the Maestro's ill-fated cup. Ever since your power manifested here, the place started to transform things. Not just anything either. When it was discovered, the gnomes were eager to bury it just about everything they had lying around, even a couple of their own comrades. The enthusiastic approval, of course. We even had asked the Chaldean warriors to rein them in, but we did learn a great deal. It seems the garden doesn't affect unusual items. Burying amulets or magic weapons would yield no results, but if you bury something trivial every day, it's transformed into something marvelous. I want to bury something. Why don't you just do that? Only make sure it's not something you'll likely need later. The things that materialize here might be beautiful, but you wouldn't exactly use them in everyday life. Is this a manifestation of my power as well? Yes, I've been studying it for some time, but there's no need for in-depth analysis here. Each item transformed by the garden is imprinted with your power. You might as well sign your name. Now, what is the planned surprise? Oh yes, just remember to visit Maestro Avon, Turin, and the cavalry sculptors. They wanted to share their own thoughts on the garden's unusual properties with you. And now for the surprise. We tried to put together everything we know about your power. We started back in Canabras, and now we finally figured it out. It's not like we gained any particular insight into your abilities, but we have devised a special guiding ritual. Everything you do is linked to the impulses of your heart, beautiful impulses, and now we know how to transport you to the place your heart is calling for you at any one moment. It might be the gardens of Elysium, or perhaps the domain of Desna herself. If we're right in assuming that she granted you this power, isn't it just magical to visit Elysium for real, to meet its wonderful creatures, to discover other ways to prove yourself? We're ready to proceed with the ritual anytime you want. Ooh, I know, we'll fly home, or maybe not, but it'll be fun wherever we go. Is it just me, or have they ignored the how to get back there part? How exactly are you going to bring me back? We haven't thought of that yet, but I'm sure you'll be able to come back on your own, or maybe with the help of those you meet in Elysium, if it comes to that. We'll figure out where you teleported and send a rescue party to get you. We've got a full court of volunteers here. I need some time to prepare. Sure, just don't take too long. What we're doing here is all about your true self and true purpose, after all.
Let's move.
Okay. I need to go talk to the cavalry sculptors first. And the maestro. And then I need to rest. But after that, down with pikemen confectioners. Oh my goodness. Hello, cavalry sculptors. Did you guys not want to talk to me? I guess not. Maybe there's a different area where they're at as well. Maestro is way up here. Hello, mistress. God, what have you guys been writing on the walls? Maybe the lovely dragon was here. If you're reading this, give me a cookie. Oh my goodness. Avu! Hey, mistress. Why do I keep dropping everything? Clumsiness is no laughing matter for an alchemist who works with explosives. Are any of your purchases for sale, Matrice? Of course, I'm such postage. My friends bring me all sorts of goods to sell. And when I say all sorts, I mean all sorts. Let me see what you have for sale. -2 to AC, -5 to persuasion, -2 to fortitude, begins a +4 on damage rolls. Oh my gosh. Joke of fate. Sunfire gloves. That's pretty good. Those are tempting to buy. We'll put those in the maybe for now. Wands, scrolls, no potions. But you had potions. You don't have any potions. Shenanigans. I'm gonna take this. Oh, those go on there though. That's even greater. You get those without that's amazing. Yeah, that's not for you, though. Sorry. That's for him. My apologies. Alright, Matrice. How do you like it here in court? It's simply wonderful. You've no idea how tired I am of prejudice. Why are people so horrible to alchemists who worship the god of inebriance, I ask you to go. Up to the maestro here. Oh, their cavalry sculptors are up there, too. Alright. What's going on up here? Would you kindly dismount my esteemed colleague? I'm a cavalry sculptor. My mount is an essential part of my art. You wouldn't think of asking ordinary artists to put away their easel when discussing art now, would you? That essential part of your art has already tried to chew up my sketch folder twice. So as regards to the gist of our argument, oh, here's the master of the court. Do excuse us, we were absorbed in a rather heated discussion. What were you arguing about? Same old question that made me ask our good Desnan adepts to invite you over for a chat, Commander. Surely you must have heard already. Ever since you created a garden on this ridge, many items buried have been quite literally transformed. You created a truly magical place. This ridge can even transform even the most trivial of things. It's hard for me to describe the elation it brings me. This is what true art should be like. It is a reminder that we can always transform our own story into a fairy tale. However, certain creative differences arose when we began discussing how to put the ridge's miraculous properties to good use. You see, some of the transformed items become edible, whereas others would make the perfect material for mosaic pieces. I would like to create a piece of rupestral art using the latter, but the esteemed cavalry sculptors have other plans for them. Yeah, right. Who in the right mind would take magic items from a magic rock and turn into a garden right in the middle of the Worldwound and use them for ordinary picture mosaic? We've got a better idea, an edible sculpture. We're going to create the most innovative work of art in history of Mendev, or even Galarian, and then let the public devour it. Hooray! A tasty treat? A huge gingerbread demon, right? Then again, seeing the ridge covered in beautiful mosaic would be terrific, too. Let me again how the items are being transformed. I'll tell them myself. So all you do is grab something useless, put it in the hole, and then poof, it becomes nice and shiny, but still useless. Or even better, it becomes edible and tasty and not useless anymore. Yes, it's exactly as Avu said. Ever since you turned this patch of corrupted land into a garden, certain items buried in the soil are randomly transformed into something else. Why can't we just do both? It's all about what's novel, Commander. The first work of art created from the magical transformed items of your court will be a major event. But the second work of art, not so much. We've already seen that. It's the people who have all the say, so you've got to choose. I'm going to do the mosaic. How boring. Once the wretched pikeman confectioners learn of our defeat, we'll be a laughingstock. Please don't get upset. I may be unable to appreciate your ideas, but I do respect your enthusiasm. I'll certainly mention you as my friends and supporters in my speech at the mosaic opening. I'll need your help in creating my mosaic, Commander. You must obtain suitable objects. I have no idea what objects we need exactly. Maybe some simple trinkets. Then bury them on the ridge and bring me the mosaic pieces they turn into. I need at least 30. Thank you. Today is a great day. And okay.
March on.
So where do we bury these things? Magical transmuting soil. Okay. What the heck do we bury here? A potion. Is it done? It's not done. We'll go bury them in multiple spots, I guess. So I wonder how long this takes. You can have this potion. And then what about you way over here? Come on, run faster, my friends. Here you go, Shield of Faith potion. Perfect, there we go. 3 different potions. Now I'm gonna rest before I take off. Let's have a nice rest, shall we?
You can get used to anything. To monsters, to demons, to war, even to peace. But the huge sky overhead, every time I look up, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Poor land. Poor land. Failed to weaken the corruption, but I don't even think it does anything here. For 1 hour. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's nice.
Let us be off.
Send me on my way. I'm ready. Let's begin the ritual. Are you guys ready? I'm so excited. If we've got it right, we're about to accomplish something truly wondrous. Send me in. Oh. We've been teleported. That looks like the Winter Sun lodge there. To me. Where you still call it the destination ritual. It doesn't look quite as expected. The commander must explore the strange place to understand.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Loot!
Let's move.
Getting of loot. Must check and make sure there's no more loot. Okay, let's go. Might be trash. Might be trash. Might be trap. Might be treasure. Dinosaur bones? What? What? Okay, save before you click anything.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Follow me.
Don't click that yet. Has been a vast intelligence +4. Oh, it's so good, but this is also really nice. Quickening haste. I'll decide later. What the heck is all this, man?
A success.
Many of the
worthy
bodies in the jars
praise.
are those tieflings are half fiends. Many of them are strongly deformed or show multiple stitches.
March on.
Just trying to see if there's any more hidden stuff. Okay, what's this? Before you use some kind of magical device, it looks old and broken, largely odd-shaped crystals wedged tightly in the slot. Touch it!
Day 16. Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation.
It's a projector.
Subject young male, half fiend. Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls. Desired result to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Oh! Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost there.
Oh, hello.
Ah, it's you. Good.
Christian,
Very good.
the demon appears before you as a pitiful specimen of his own ilk, which are distinguished by neither strength nor terrifying appearance. His peeling skin is covered in scars, and his hands are twisted at an odd angle and have a slight tremor, but he stretches his mouth in an approximation of a grin.
Have a look around. Go ahead. Meet the locals. They're not the best housemates, but there's never a dull moment. You'll like it. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
Who are you?
Me? Why do you want to know? They call me the Suture. I'm the custodian of this place. The big expert, you know? With big, expertise. I know all there is to know about it. Things nobody else knows.
You know, you really don't look like a baddie. You're funny, but sad.
Oh, I'm awful bad. Just too weak to do much about it. Do you think it's easy to do bad things in this mangy body? Maybe I could wage a genocide against the land's rat population. A bloody one.
Sorry, guys, I was having troubles there. I've seen you before. You were disguised as a halfling, and you spoke to me in Canavers before Discari attacked.
How did you... Maybe I was disguised. Maybe I did speak to you. Fat lot of use that knowledge will do you. Do you think now I'll just bare my soul and reveal all my secrets and whatnot? You can think again.
What is this place, demon?
What? You mean you don't know? It's my lady Areelu's. Her old laboratory. She used to live here back when she was still mortal. Before those Sarkorian dogs came and took her and tossed her into the threshold. But they only found the house. They never got into the lab. My lady came back here after, when the Abyss had already bitten off a chunk of your world, and Sarkoris had become the Worldwound. But she never liked this place, and she abandoned it many years ago, along with everyone in this place too. You can enter here, but leaving is impossible. Impossible. That's why all the people abandoned here got out of their cages and started living as best they could. You'll see. That's if you can get through. The lady placed barriers here that only let demons through. They don't keep me out, but you're gonna have trouble trying to break through. I heard there's a knack to it though, so keep trying.
Lady Vorlish was here, and now she's gone. What terrible luck! What a horrid confluence of circumstances! The questions I have for her already run to a dozen pages. Huh.
Look, ugly mug. Here's the deal, okay? The lady of the house ain't been home in a long time. Nobody knows when she'll be back. Fancy showing me where she keeps her trinkets? Her favorite necklace, that sort of thing? I'll give you a cut, of course.
Favorite necklace? If she had one, it'd probably be made from the ears of young tieflings like yourself. Nope, I won't help you. Rob the place to your heart's content. Rummage in all the cupboards, open all the chests, and I'll have a good laugh at your expense and eat what's left here for my supper. If there is anything left, that is.
Why'd you start talking to me?
Out of boredom. I've been stuck in here a long time. We don't see new faces very often, but it does happen. People come across this place by accident, wriggle inside, and then can't get out again. And isn't it a good thing I learned to speak your language? You won't find a dredge as educated as the old suture here.
Tell me how to get out of here by any chance.
Maybe I'll tell you. What harm will it do? But first, go and take a look around. The answer's not as simple as you might think.
I have things to do.
Be careful. This place is dangerous. It hides many things that have never been seen beneath your sun. It is not my land, but it isn't yours either.
Thanks for the tip, bud. This place got a lot more interesting than what I thought it was going to be. Let's go do some exploring, shall we? The woman's body clings to the wall like she's trying to scratch her way out. Couldn't get out, huh?
Onwards.
Alright. And it begins. The heck? We're saving a lot.
Let us be off.
The look of this device provokes sudden shudder of horror. It's not clear what kind of experiments it was used in, but it's unlikely they were pleasant for its subject. Well, there's where it cloaks channels energy to heal. The wearer gains +2 bonus to persuasion skill checks. The save DC of this spell channels to harm. Oh, so it's a channeling for channeling cloak.
Let's move.
Experimented on a minotaur, and there's nothing else in here. Huh.
Follow me.
It's a lot of shadow demons. Attack!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Maybe I can step up a little bit more here. Who are you? I have no.
The light take you!
Oh, it's another shadow demon.
Into the fray!
We won't falter.
We won't falter. I'm assuming you guys can't be put to sleep. Oh no, you can. Go to bed. Maybe these guys aren't actually that tough. They hit hard.
Cover me, all right?
They might not be that tough, but they hit hard. Let me guess, they're attacking with touch? Yeah.
Okay. You won't survive me.
They have like no
Endure
health.
this.
Solid cast of cards today, friend.
Strike with all your might.
Sheila, quit being a punk. Goodness.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Being rude, Sela.
Make every strike count.
Oh, he doesn't provoke any stuff.
The Inheritor, guide my
We
blade!
can do it.
Distract them for me.
Must have decent concealment.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
What do we really know?
The light. Take
Murder.
Forward!
That one dipped.
You won't survive
No
me.
attacking like that's rude.
into the fray.
We won't falter.
Alright. Interesting
March
little room
on.
there. It's like shadow demons have different levels. It's weird. Like, it's weird. I didn't think that was like a thing. You good to come with me now, Ninja? You still slowed for a minute. Yeah, that's okay.
What's that? Onwards.
Ask nicely.
Back up, please.
Who, me? Watch and learn. Fine.
You got some sneaking up to do right now.
Pretty good, aren't I?
You're pretty good, buddy.
Let us be off.
We'll wait for land, even though we could wait for his slow to wear up. We'll at least we're not gonna wait for slow to up. I'll at least wait for him to get close.
Time to share your
Go.
treasures!
You require my unbiased opinion?
Everybody stop.
Yet another obstacle.
Why did you just walk forward without me telling you what to do?
Cover me,
I
alright?
mean, I guess, but no.
Endure this!
Too far back, Ninja.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Little baby rat swarms.
Make every strike count.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I still like working hard on these guys. Oh, apparently they don't do much though. Murder!
Strike with all your might!
You should have listened to reason.
Miss.
Distract them for me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, she just said, sit down.
Take you.
Surrender
And they
or
said,
else.
okay. Good job.
We
Areelu.
can do it!
Time to share your treasures.
You won't
Little baby
survive me.
damages. Fantastic. Demon plague. Do I have a way to get rid of that? I have no idea. Disease would be like R, remove disease. Remove sickness. No, I don't think so. Sickness, paralysis, fear. You failed, didn't you? You failed to dispel it. Of course you did. That's fine. It'll be fine. I don't care.
Let's move.
You guys are all stuck. Get out of the freaking corridor.
I'm curious.
Something wrong?
Bismuth, go this way. We'll go this
Don't mind
way.
me.
This
Embark.
war must end.
Meditate on your mistakes.
Now, can
Might
everybody
make
come
you
in
feel
now?
better.
I'm always
Ninio,
open
you're
to
in the
ideas.
way.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
We should move.
We'll make things right.
Are we ready to move out? Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Why?
You are my favorite aide.
I'm
Anybody walk
tired
inside?
of
Nobody
waiting.
can walk inside except you, huh?
Follow me.
I guess I'll be right back and see if a reload. Dude, I'm telling you, there's glitches in this game all over the place, and I don't know why. I can't play 30. I can play an hour without running into another glitch in this game anymore, and I don't. It sucks. It sucks. Can we walk inside now? Thank you. Goodness.
Let us be off.
A success worthy of
That's like using
praise.
experiments on demons. Oh wow, what a great check there. You mean they're having experiments on demons in here? I never would have guessed. Never would have guessed.
Let's move.
Old wing. Okay, we don't want to go down there yet.
Follow me.
Yet another obstacle.
Carnivorous crystal.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The heck is this thing? I don't know.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Don't know. How many attacks you get? Fails to overcome. I'll go bed. Good night. Alright, let's go find out what these crystals do, huh? Oh my god, they move.
You won't survive me.
What the
Into
heck?
the fray.
These things
Cover
do
me,
be
alright?
creepy. I mean, it's easy to hit them.
You're irrelevant.
Surrender or else!
Forward.
They miss. I wonder if they hit how bad it is.
The light take you.
Something makes me
Stab
think
you or
if they
zap
hit,
you?
they hit
Why
hard.
not both?
We won't falter.
We won't falter. Or
The
maybe when we
Inheritor,
were hitting them, were we getting
guide
hurt?
my blade.
Wolfjiff didn't get hurt. Goodbye.
That's how you hit them.
That's how you hit them.
It went
Physical this
splendidly.
breach appeared while the laboratory was still in use or after its abandonment, but the scratch mark and the bloodstains around the edge indicate that it may have been tried as a potential escape route. Didn't work out
March
very well,
on.
huh? Boots. Expedition boots? Plus 10 competence points on athletic checks. Oh, wow. Well, you're my athletics person, so, here you go. Record notes. A pair of symbols on the facet at the bottom of the crystal indicates what precisely has been recorded. Elven notes. He's been here before, too. I like to save when I come into the rooms. Without the materials supplied by the client, the creation of new midnight bolts is impossible. However, significant progress has been made in the matter of improving existing bolts. The bolts must be tested in the field. The upcoming celebration Canabras may be the best venue for the trial room. That midnight bolt right there? Probably. Can shoot it, deal 50 points of damage. Cannot be ignored or reduced. And midnight bolts are good.
Onwards.
What's this? The visceral resembling an outlandish jug seems to have been hewn from a huge block of solid crystal. Veins of bright purple running through the crystal pulse with light. A crimson droplet falls on it, triggering a vibration deep inside. You look down and see a scarlet stain blooming on your chest. The wound is reopened in a blink of an eye. Come on. Nice. Presumably the object before you is a magical repository for a soul, similar to those used in various evil spells. However, this artifact is different from all the ones you've seen before. You cannot fully identify its properties. One thing you can say for sure, it's currently empty. Yoink. You reach forward to touch the vessel and suddenly it trembles and with a gentle sigh crumbles to dust. Could I have used that as a phylactery if I wanted to go like the lich path? Oh my god.
A bright future awaits us.
We'll make things right.
Yes, Axel. Yes, Axel. Yes.
I'll give you some heals. Baby, you don't get any good heals.
Am I doing it wrong?
You don't get any good heals, but you can have some baby heal.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Let us be off.
Yeah, well, in that case... I just took off charge.
Let's move.
Something wrong?
Undo that, please.
This is my kind of
Thank
work.
you. Now everybody come inside. Woo! Teleportation of Areelu's laboratory. The fight for Canabras marked the beginning of the Fifth Crusade. The next objective is Dresden. Once the capital of the Crusader movement, and now Demon Citadel, who will win? It's an equation with an infinite number of unknowns. The finest military minds failed to bring into this war, but a new leader now stands in command, one different from all the others. Perhaps this new variable will produce a different result. And we got Skullberry Pie. Thank you. Or...
Follow me.
This place looks like it's gonna be big. The heart of the lab. We don't know there yet. Hello? Lost Angel Tergana has been found, but the barrier surrounding her could not be broken. Will anything in the lab? Behind the barrier frozen what seems like a weakly glowing liquid or magical glimmer is a woman with long silvery hair. At her back you can see a single white wing in some kind of dark, broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around the woman. A dwarf in a ragged robe scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor rooting his fingers in the leaves of a plant that's growing between the slabs, like one normally would stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf who is covered in scars and doesn't take his eyes off you. The third is member of the group is an old man with a long, scraggly beard who is dressed in old armor. He quickly turns to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves the traitor? Don't come any closer. Calm down. I'm the commander of the Crusaders from Dresden, and I mean you no harm. Commander from Dresden, can it be true? Have they come for us at last? It's more likely that this is yet another unfortunate who's fallen into the trap. Hello, I suppose, Commander from Dresden. Who are you? We're the only survivors, the only ones apart from the monsters and demons. I mean, the old fellow was a crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door, and came through it. But of course, he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last to have been brought here by Areelu herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws. I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep most of the time, and then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid, That one making friends with the plants and roots. He's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Sarkoris, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him, so we don't know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. It's the best neighbor you could hope for. Areelu left people alive down here? She just abandoned the place? That's right, she opened the cages but sealed the way out from the outside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the Worldwound? Compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments and we're just rats in a maze. Really, really hate people who lock other people away in cages. Sitting locked up is one of the worst things ever. This architect is a bad, bad person. We need help. We need to help everybody who's still here. So how have you tried to get out of here? Countless times, but whatever means we could think of, nothing worked. Maybe if we had a powerful cleric or spellcaster among us, then again, seems unlikely if Areelu imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it? We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that will only let demons through. How have we survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Areelu's experiments, mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left, we were all freed. It was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could. Then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base down here. Though Druid grew food for us, and others kept the demons at bay and tried to find the way out. New arrivals would appear rarely. Unlikely travelers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. And as you can see, we're the only ones who survived. What's wrong with her? We found her like this. We couldn't break the barrier. She must be sleeping or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with that name. It used to be one of our brotherhood here until the demons got about 7 years back. We call them the Protectress because of the angel's aura. Even Cage protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from here. She's all that's keeping us alive. Can you tell me anything useful about this place? It might just be wishful thinking, but I guess that there is some way to get through all those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times. They only allowed full-blooded demons to pass through them, except the barriers were here long before Areelu abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she had a key that we can look for. Who knows? There's one more thing. I've heard the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the Lexicon of Paradox. I don't know what it is, but they've talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind of relic. In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here. But I don't have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for it. I'm not gonna sit around here doing nothing. There's gotta be a way out of this place. Angel surrounded by a powerful magic barrier, perhaps something in the laboratory that can destroy it. Perhaps. Where'd you guys leave me? Cold iron. I'll take it. Alright. Well. I think I want to go explore the... What was that? The cave-in looks like it happened a long time ago. The rock and rubble has been compressed almost to a single mass. I want to go check out this way first. This seems less final than the heart of the lab, you know? Wing, alright. Let's go to the old wing. And before, like, it's an actual wing. He's the joke. Hello?
Onwards.
Old mongrel, huh? You look at the figure dressed in rags, and after some difficulty, you recognize that as an old mongrel. The few exposed areas of skin are covered in horrific burns. Grotesque twitching appendages that look like a cross between tentacles and umbilical cords are lashed onto him. The old mongrel gives a quiet, probably a quiet groan. Who's there? It's been so long since I heard another living voice. We're on your side. Don't be afraid, old man. We're not going to hurt you. Who are you? I've been here so long I don't remember my own name. I lived in the caves beneath Canopus, but I was drawn to the surface, so one day my friends and I decided to venture up there. I was the only one who made it all the way, but when I emerged, I was met by a pack of inquisitors. They thought I was a demon. Burn the demon! Death of the demons! Fire! All I can remember is fire. Fire. Color drains from her face and her eyes glaze over. Her lips seem to move their own can. Burn. Fire. All I can remember is fire. Did Areelu do this to you? Areelu, yes, I remember her. She took me from the pyre, what was left of me. She brought me here. She treated my wounds. She took my blood for experiments on mutations, but she went away, and I have not seen her in a long time. Land, do you know him? No, he's clearly well over 40 years old. I've only seen 3 or 4 mongrels as old as this before. I fear he's beyond helping, Gregory. He might not survive it if we free him. Let me help you. Breathing the vintage of mongrel slowly, very slowly, rubs his hands, and he raises his eyes to you, Crusader. Did you never consider that some of these witches burned on the pyre were a real thing? Lord Baphomet, I offer her up this worthy sacrifice to you. Really? You're dumb. You're dumb.
Make every strike count.
You're dumb.
With all your might.
You should have listened to reason.
Into the fray.
Too
You're
late
dumb.
for apologies.
Still dumb.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I don't like it, killing my own kind, but sometimes it's necessary. Yeah, like when they attack you. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Let
I'll
us
see
be
you all
off.
in the next one. I'm very interested in exploring this area. See you guys then. Peace.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.